Okay, so here's how it went, ladies and gentlemen. Ladies and gentlemen? Ladies and gentlemen, here's how this shit went. So, I was hanging out with my girlfriend because tomorrow was her 6-month anniversary. However, she was not going to be able to hang out on our 6-month anniversary because she had school. It was her first day of school. And, of course, it just happens that she has cheerleading after school, too. So she's going to be in cheer. We're not going to be able to hang out at all. And I leave to college in the next couple of days, so that's quite possibly the last day that we're going to be able to hang out is the day before our 6-month anniversary. It's like, wow, what a way to go out. That's gay. So we go to Chili's. We're driving. Someone's calling me. Someone's texting me. I'm like, what the hell? Who wants me so bad that they're calling me 5 times and texting me 3 times? So when we get in the parking lot at Chili's, I check my phone and I have 2 text messages and like 5 fucking missed calls. Now, the text messages say from the contacts are mom and home. And I know you guys are like, home? What the hell? Your home phone can text? And it's like, yes, our home phone can text because my mom decided to get a cell phone and like rig it up to the home phone so that the cell phone is now our home phone and some shit like that. It's weird. It's complicated. It's useful though. It's useful, I gotta admit. So I'm just like, okay, whatever. The text message from home says, emergency, please call me. It's all fine though. I'm like, what the hell? My first thought is, well, if it's an emergency, it's obviously not all fine, Mom. Are you serious? An emergency being all fine? You wouldn't be bugging me this fucking much if it was all fine. So I'm confused. Then the one from my mom says, the text from my mom says, like from her actual phone, her cell phone says, please call me. I'm like, oh my god. And I've got like 5 missed calls from her, both from home and mom phone. I'm like, what the hell? Really? If I'm not gonna pick up from home, do you think I'm gonna pick up from your cell phone? That's just stupid, Mom. Seriously, you've got to be shitting me. That's just dumb. I wouldn't do that. I know who's calling. I'm not stupid, okay? So that's going on, and I finally decide to call her back. Fuck, one knife away from Jug. Got it. Okay, so it's just, first off, I'm confused as hell as to why she calls me from all of her fucking phones. Just because if I don't pick up for one, I'm definitely not picking up for the other. And so I'm just confused. I'm like, what the hell's going on here? You gotta be shitting me. So, in the fact of things, sir, in this entire time, I'm like, should I call her back or no? My girlfriend's like, yes, call your mom back if it's an emergency and she really needs you. It's like, well, if it's an emergency, she wouldn't have said everything's all fine in the text messages. So I'm confused as hell, but I decided to do what my girlfriend says, and I call my mom back, and I'm like, hey, what's up? And I'm like, is everything all right? And she's like, yeah, everything's fine. I just need you to pick up some oil for me. My car needs oil. I'm like, really? That's the emergency? First you say everything is all fine, but then you say it's an emergency in the text message. It's like, oh my god, Mom, you gotta be kidding me. You are dumb. Holy shit, you're ugly. You are dumb to say the least. So I'm like, okay, whatever. Can it be after? I'm right in the parking lot of Chili's right now. Can I get the food, or not the food, but can I get the oil after I'm done eating? And she's like, well, I really need it now. My car needs the oil. It's low on oil. It was giving me that low oil indicator light. And the engine's really, really hot. It's not cooling down. I'm like, well, can it wait? And she's like, no. And I'm like, well, are you going anywhere? Are you at home? And she's like, yeah, I'm at home. I'm not going anywhere. I'm staying here at home. I'm not driving anywhere else. It's like, okay, so you're staying at home, yet you need the oil right that instant. You can't wait half a fucking hour. You want me to drive 10 miles across town, waste my own gas, buy you oil for your car, which you could walk down to Quick Trip, which is fucking like literally a 5-minute walk from our house, yet she's too lazy. And hell, she lives literally like a minute away walking distance from her job, and yet she takes her car. So it's like, well, I need the oil for my car tomorrow because I need to drive to school. It's like, Mom, why do you drive to school? Seriously, that's just stupid. You live fucking not even a half mile from your work and you drive there. It's a minute walk. She's like, yeah, but I've got to carry my bag and my coffee and my computer. It's like, well, put your computer in the bag, and then you can carry your coffee, put the bag over your shoulder, and everything's all peachy keen then. But no, her being the motherly figure, she always has to do shit her way because she's a fucking bitch. And I'm like, okay, whatever. I'll go get the oil now. I'll drive across town and then bring that oil home to you simply because you don't want to wait for it, right? It's like, oh my god, you gotta be shitting me. I'm gonna kill you. So I'm like, how much is it gonna be? How much oil do you need? She's like, oh, well, I need a few quarts of oil. I'm like, well, how much is a few quarts? 4 quarts should be good. I need 4 quarts of oil. I'm like, how much do you think that's gonna cost? She's like, oh, no more than 20 bucks. It shouldn't be any more than 5 bucks a quart of oil. So I'm like, okay, what type of oil do you need? And she's like, 5W20. I'm like, okay, whatever. That'll be easy enough. So I go to the place where I'm buying the oil from. Ooh, insta-kill. And I don't even check the price of the oil. Stupid me. I don't check the price. I don't have my debit card on me because I'm an idiot. And I go to grab the oil. I grab 4 quarts of 5W20. And I go to check out. And so, excuse me. I go to check out with the oil. And the cash register rings it up. And she's like, okay, that'll be $21.60. I'm like, really? $21.60? Can you spot me $1.60? All I have is a 20. And she's like, no, I'm sorry, I can't do that. We can buy you can get 3 quarts of oil. I'm like, no, I need 4 quarts. My mom will get pissed unless I get 4 quarts. She'll beat me. And I actually said that my mom would beat me. And she's like, oh, well, I'm sorry, I can't do that for you. I can't give you the oil. So I just decided, you know what the hell, I'll get 3 quarts, even though my mom specifically asked for 4 quarts. And she always has to have her way. It's like, whatever you say. So I'm running out of breath here. Please allow me to take a break. Whew.